Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome in. Hope you are doing wonderfully today. We're going to get started here, and this is the third time I have tried doing this reading, and this is the second time that this card has come out in this position. So hopefully this is the message that Spirit wants to get to you. So third time's a charm. We have the Uncharted Sea. So what I'm getting from this is that you may be going on a bit of an adventure here, possibly trying to figure out who you want to take with you, because there's kind of like empty space in this boat here. Maybe you're thinking about maybe moving overseas, or maybe thinking of changing jobs, but there's just like some kind of unexpected adventure that Spirit wants to let you know about here. And then your underlying energy is a burst of magic. So that's really good news. I'm getting really positive energy from that whatever this unexpected adventure is, it's going to be magical. It's going to be magical for you. And there's kind of a figure here, so maybe what is uncharted, or what I'm feeling is unexpected here, is you're going to meet someone along this new path, this new adventure. All right, let's get into the tarot here. Get your energy grid set up. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. All right. That card popped right up. Set up a little bit here. Okay, we are starting out with your underlying energy of the Nine of Pentacles, which is very independent, but I guess independently wealthy could be also part of it, but very independent and very secure in your wealth here. But what I'm feeling with this Two of Pentacles, that wasn't always the case, because you had to do a lot of juggling. Maybe like rob Peter to pay Paul back in the day here. Just to make ends meet, you kind of had to juggle several things at a time. But what I am noticing in the center of your energy grid, you have this Eight of Cups. And I was hoping actually for one more 8 out here so that we could have 888, because that's kind of my angel number for wealth and prosperity. But this Eight of Cups is typically about somebody walking away from something. And if you see that there's a couple cups that are overflowing here, but several of these cups aren't really benefiting you. So you really need to take stock of what is working in your life, and really make sure that you are setting a solid foundation here. And I feel like you're going to get to there, because you have this Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, and right underneath that you have the Fool, which goes a lot with this brand new adventure energy here. But you really need to set a solid foundation and make sure that you're taking good care of your home life is what I'm getting out of this. Making sure that you have a good work-life balance. Not just working hard all day to grow your pentacles here. Even though that seems to be a very good focus with this Eight of Pentacles card, because this is like a, you know, mastery energy. And it looks like you're having a beautiful and fruitful harvest from your work here. You have a lot of great cards. You have the Prince of Cups, which all of the princes in this deck have these like wheels. These wheels, they seem to always be riding in something, which gives me chariot vibes. So I feel like someone is coming forth quickly with a cup of love, but you're going to want to keep an eye on that to make sure that they are very sincere, because this cup has like a little, I don't know, a little snake on top of it. And there's a little snake over here too. So I'm kind of getting the vibe that you really need to make sure that if you're giving this beautiful cup of love to someone else, what does she have in her cup? Oh, she's got a little crab in there. Ooh. So maybe there's an uncharted area of love. Like you each have something kind of not exactly hidden, but not exactly out in the open either in these cups that you are giving your cup of love. And you're just going to want to be cautious about that. Like, are you being really pure in your intention, like these, you know, white lotus flowers here? You really want to make sure that your love is pure. Because you are really turning the wheel in your favor. In fact, I feel like you started turning the wheel in your favor back here when you were, you know, struggling to make ends meet. And now things are really starting to work out for you. You've got a lot of abundance energy here, you know, with this Princess of Pentacles and then the Empress and the Sun. It's kind of like you start off, you know, really focusing on building a solid foundation for yourself. And then you're just like fully in your abundance here, just all of your abundance energy. And then you're just like walking off into the sunset. This is really something beautiful that you're creating for yourself. Let's get the guidance for you. Interesting. So we have 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and 10 of Cups. So this is just showing me progression, because you have the 4 of Pentacles here, and then you're adding another pentacle, and that gets you to the 5 of Pentacles. But just the warning here is don't start feeling like you're in lack, because there is no lack here. And you're going from the 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So you're going to be having a very blissful life with this progression here. Very beautiful. Look at all of that. You're finally getting rid of these cups that aren't flowing, and you're getting new cups that are flowing. And then it's just like pure overflow here. So that is beautiful. So I feel like where you're going next, you are being guided, and it is taking you someplace pretty gorgeous. So let's get a final message for you here. Final message from Spirit. We have transformation, defining yourself. So I think maybe you've taken hold of this wheel and transformed yourself into this abundant and blissful state. And then your underlying energy is rebirth, giving yourself a second chance. I don't even think you need a second chance because you got all this magic and abundance and beauty surrounding you. I think maybe the second chance is that you just really need to focus on it. You know, just see how abundant and magical life can be when you're really looking at all of your blessings here. So those are your messages. I hope that helped. If it did, please do be sure to give us a like. Thank you so much for being here. May you be blessed. I believe you are. And stay sovereign.